Hi guys, welcome back, and this is like the part 2 of the video that we started earlier. So now we want to cut our sleeve, so we just want to measure our armhole curve. Remember, we have to lay this like this. This is our neckline, this is our armhole curve. So you're just going to take your tape roll. After you lay it on it by 1/2 inch, remember, so you just take your tape roll and measure all the way around. I have 11.5 inches here, so that's what I'm going to use for my armhole curve. So to get our sleeves, we're just going to mark out a starting point. Just draw a straight line. Okay, just draw a straight line like this. And the next thing you do is you take 3.5 inches downward. This is 3.5, so I'll just use the 3.5 inches to make my armhole curve. So when I use the 3.5 inches to make my armhole curve, remember we measured 11.5 on the armhole when we did the other time. So you're just going to check if it would be okay for it. Can you see? Sorry. So this is 11.5. So you just chalk out the 11.5. So now what's the length sleeve you want to use? So I want to use length sleeve, maybe 9.5, 10. So let's say I'm using 10 and I'm adding 2 inches allowance to it. So altogether, I'm using 12. Okay, so this is 12. And the next thing I want to do is, what is the width of my sleeve? You can take this measurement if you want to make the clothes for somebody, like, or for yourself. You can take the measurement on you, but because this is just like a large size, so large is just 40 to 42. So I already know the measurements and the size chart on my head, so that's why I did not add any measurements description. So I'm using 7 for the width of this sleeve, and I'm going to just add like 1/2 inch sewing allowance, so let's say 1 inch sewing allowance to it. So I'm just going to connect the lines. So that's what you have for the sleeve. This is what the sleeve looks like. So this is my sleeve, my short sleeve. So you can just notch your 2 inches for allowance here. So you know that when you're folding it in, you're folding in the 2 inches. So that's that for that. So the next thing we want to cut is the half back. And then we are going to cut our collar and lay it here and gum it, sew it on the clothes. So I'll show you guys that. So guys, I'm about to cut my half back now. So this is my back. This is my back. This is the remaining piece from the down. So I've laid it in 2 places. Remember, the back does not have joining, and I'm going to be placing my back on it. Though my half back is not supposed to be this small, but because that's the fabric left, I don't want to touch this part because that's the part I'll be using for the collar. So I'm just going to work with this place. So I'm just going to use this length here. Let me check what I have there. So that's like 7.5. That's like 7.5. So I'm just going to work with that. So you can use 8, you can use 9. So I think 9 is like what you should use actually. So I'm just going to manage the 7.5, and I'm just going to cut out. So this is my stay, and for your stay, this is how you'll be cutting. The part where they measured the yards for you, not this part. You're going to be cutting like this. Do you get? So you're going to fold this into two.
So you're going to fold this into two. Remember, it's this part you're working with, not this part. So I'm just going to do a straight line. I'm just going to do a straight line. I'm working with neckline 16. Divided by 2 is 8. And I'm going to be adding 1 extra inch allowance. That's 9 altogether. So what I need there is 9 inches. So I'm just going to adjust it till I have 9 inches. I'm just trying to economize, so don't mind me. I'm making this video very early in the morning. Sorry about my voice. So this is 9 inches here. So you can just mark your heat first. And then 1 inches. That makes it 9. So you're going to take 1/4. 1/4. That's less than 1.5. So 1/4 from here upward. 1/4. All the way down. So you're going to connect the lines. So you're just going to take the 8 and 9 inches again. Here too. This is the 8. And this is the extra one for allowance. So you can just connect the lines. And you can just make like a small cuff around here. There are different kinds of collar. There are some that has cuff. There are some that is 4 corner like this. And there's another one that is like shaped here. So you can just check up online how you want your collar to be. So any design you want to be adding on the collar, that one that will come out. This is where to add it in between this 1 inch space. If you want it to be 4 corner like this, you leave it like this. If you want it to be round, you just cuff it. And if you want it to be like slants, you do it anyhow you want it. You can just be flexible with the design you want. And so I want it to be a little bit cuffed. Yeah, so I want it to be a little bit cuffed like that. So I'm just going to isolate my cuff. So let's continue. So for this upper collar, so I'm just going to be taking 2/4, 2/4, 2/4. And I'm going to be marking this my 8 inches that is coming from downward. I'm just going to be ruling a straight line up. That's still 8 inches, right? So just rule the 8 inches upward. The only place we needed the allowance for was for this place. We don't need the extra 1 inch again. So on this part, you're going to be taking 3/4 inch inside. So there are different types of collar. Do you get? Some people can use this line for their collar. I want my collar to be sharp inside, like a V, like this. That's why I'm removing like 3/4 inch inside. So if you want me to show you guys how to make different kinds of collar design, you can drop that in the comment section, and I'm going to talk about the different kinds of collar designs that we have. So I'm just gonna have to remove 3/4 inch. So we were using 8 minus 3/4, that's like 7/4. From here to here is like 7/4. So the next thing you want to do is, we are measuring 2/4 here. So on this part, I'm going to be measuring 2 3/4 instead of 2/4. I'm adding extra half on this part. So I'm just going to connect the lines, connect this to this, and then make like a slant here using that 2 3/4. So this is 2/4, this is 2 3/4. I just shaped it up like that. I hope this video is clear enough. So guys, that's all we have for the collar, and now we can cut.